Full of Vinaka, and welcome to the 21st meeting of the South West Pacific Hydrographic Commission. My name is Hilary Thompson. I'm the Executive Director of the Australian Hydrographic Office, and I'm privileged to be the Chair of the South West Pacific Hydrographic Commission this year. I would like to acknowledge the Chief Guest, the Minister for Home Affairs and Immigration for the Republic of Fiji, and our new IHO Technical Director, both of whom we will hear from shortly. This year marks 30 years since the Commission first met on the 20th of October 1993, showing our collective commitment to the region, growing from the contributions made by you all to learn, expand and share our common love of hydrography. We've created a banner over here to mark this occasion with some photos from previous meetings. Please take the time to have a look sometime over the next couple of days and see how far we've come, numbers, nations represented and in gender. I would like to call out to Jasbir Randhawa, who has been with the Commission for these whole 30 years. You can find him in every group photo on the board. Like where's Wally Gaines? Find Jasbir, different hair colour. We think this may be Jasbir's last official meeting, but he intends to retire from the Australian Hydrographic Office this year. But I suspect that he may be back in an advisory role, or if he decides to holiday with his beautiful wife Ronnie at our next venue at the same time as the South West Pacific Hydrographic Commission. I'd like to thank Jasbir for his years of contribution and welcome him to any future meetings. The Hydro family will miss you, Jasbir. For those who haven't been with us before, I would like to introduce our Vice Chair, Ben from Fiji, our Secretariat, Ms. Beckhuser from the Australian Hydrographic Office. Later today we'll have a Stuart Hayes who's helping us with the virtual side of running today's meeting. I'd like to acknowledge the South West Pacific members where we have national representation from Vanuatu, the United States, the United Kingdom, Tonga, Solomon Islands, Samoa, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, France, Fiji and Australia in the room today, which gives us a forum to make decisions. I'd also like to acknowledge our associate members, Palau, Niue, Nauru, Kiribati, Indonesia and the Cook Islands, and our observer nations, Tuvalu, Marshall Islands and Federated States of Micronesia. I will mention here that the International Hydrographic Organisation currently has 99 members. So the honour of being the 100th IHO member state is up for grabs, and we would love to see that country come from the Pacific region. So if you're interested, please talk to John during the course of the meeting. I'd also like to acknowledge our intergovernmental organisations, in particular SPC, IMO and IALA, who we intend to collaborate with more closely as we aim to deliver as one. Lastly, I'd like to acknowledge our donor agencies, expert contributors and industry representatives who assist us to deliver so much of the needed activity in our vast region. Our Commission doesn't achieve its work without the tireless efforts of our working groups, so please accept my sincere appreciation for your efforts, in particular to Helen, who chairs our MSDI working group, to Adam, who chairs our Work Plan Priorities working group, to Rob and Rena, who chair the International Chart Coordination Working Group and S100 Coordination, and to Matt, who heads up the Capacity Building Coordinator role. We're still trying to form a working group for capacity building. So once again, if you'd like to be interested in being part of one of our working groups, we'd like to have you on board with the capacity building. Hydrography has always been a niche area, unknown by many, but the foundation data for so much. Over the years, our focus has widened from navigational charts to electronic products and services and data to support not just safe navigation, but science of climate change, coastal modelling, and maritime domain awareness. Global focus, such as the United Nations Sustainability Goals and the Decade of Ocean Science, GEBCO Seabed 2030 project, have shone a spotlight on the importance of the work we all do. And now the Pacific is abuzz with activity, surveying, training, capacity building, and we're seeing large investments in the region. So much activity. This week, I hope we can openly share our needs, plans and capabilities and look to improve collaboration to ensure we don't overwhelm individuals or nations. By working together within the region and with SPC and IMO and IALA and other agencies, I'm sure we can deliver as one, a clean, green, safe, secure, gender just, Pacific maritime space for transport, science and more importantly, humanity. So we have some busy days ahead with lots of opportunities for discussion. Today, we're going to recap on where we're at, the progress the IHO has made, and then set the scene with our national presentations this afternoon. Tomorrow, we have an early start with opening prayer at 8 a.m. The Pacific pilots have had their inaugural conference for the last 2 days in this room, and they will come and brief us on how that activity went. Then we will hear from IALA, IMO and SPC, with an opportunity to then feed activities into our forward work plan and confirm what it is that we want to achieve. We will hear about our progress for S100 and worldwide ENC coordination and reports from the IHO MSGI working group. Then we'll have a session on education, focusing on capacity building, focusing on relaying what we have achieved with capacity building over the years and creating our forward work plan and bids for support. Then hearing about our global and regional seabed initiatives and data centres. So a big day on Thursday. Friday, that you have a slight sleep in, with 8:30 opening prayer. We'll hear about the implementation of the IGIP framework, UK's maturity assessment and SPC's Pacific Sea Level Rise project. An update from our working groups of ICCWG and MSGI, and then we will hear from industry as to what they have planned to deliver in the region. Then we'll wrap up with a review of decisions and actions. We do need to appoint a new capacity building coordinator, and I'll ask you all to consider this role throughout the days, and we will come to a conclusion on Friday. We also need to decide on a venue for the next meeting in 2025. So once again, welcome to the Southwest Pacific's 21st meeting. And I'd like to invite the Honourable Minister for Home Affairs and Immigration, Kio Tiko Duwadua, to address the meeting. Before I do though,